Hey guys, my name is Miner for Diamonds, and welcome back to another video. In this video, this is Star Wars Battlefront beta, as you can see. And if you want to download the beta, the website will be in the description. So, in this video, I have a special guest here with me that you may or may not hear before about his story in the last Battlefront video. Pretty interesting story, if I might say myself. But here he is.
Brigashaw Vic, everybody. I know you missed me. Pretty excited to show you guys some Battlefront footage.
Yeah, so in this is just some gameplay that either me or him did. Don't quite know.
I
But
think it was me because I was having fun shooting people in the back.
yeah, okay. So in this video, we are going to be giving our opinion on this game, but not going too in depth to telling everything about it. Not yet. Maybe in another video.
Another couple videos.
Yeah,
Couple more specific.
we'll probably make more videos about that and make like general gameplay like things. I don't know. But so what do you think about it?
I enjoy it thoroughly. I love looking at the game. That's the one thing I noticed once we turned this game on. I looked at it and I was like, wow.
Yeah,
It is everything I expected it to be and more.
yeah, it's so beautiful. Like I don't even know how they did it. This is by far the best looking game that any developer has ever made, and that part was kind of funny.
That was awesome.
But yeah, it's just everything is just pinpoint perfect. I mean,
Well,
there's like there's some things like Luke Skywalker's face isn't that beautiful, but you know it happens.
it does happen, Sometimes you wake up, get outside of bed, and you're just like, oh man, my skin is all messed up.
Yeah. um, what do you think about the gameplay? Like, is it fun?
Uh, I like the Walker Assault. I love that part of it.
Yeah, that's really fun.
Obviously we only have two gameplay options really. Well, three if you include the survival. The survival I love. Can't wait to get all 15 waves in because the first six are thoroughly enjoyable. And then the other one, the defend the pod. It's fun. I just don't particularly like the map, but that gameplay option is also fun.
Yeah, it is. I think that if they had more of the like, if they had like Walker Assault in that map, it would be fun. But the map is small, so I don't know if they are gonna do that later.
Yeah.
But do you like? I don't know. Do you like the vehicles that are in it? Like how do you like driving those around and stuff?
I enjoy like your the AT-AT, the smaller vehicle, which
The ATST.
the ATST. Um, I'm not a real big fan of the flying vehicles so far, but maybe that's because I'm just not very good at it. But I personally, those aren't my favorite. No.
They do fly really fast for such.
Yeah.
I mean, they're big maps, but still.
Not when you get it in the air.
Yeah, they fly really fast.
What do you think about like how your player looks?
I think it looks great when you play first person. It does remind me of what Battlefield Hardline looks like because I played a little bit of that before, and like the hand and the guns kind of remind me of what that looks like in first person. But when you go into third person, I think it looks really good. It reminds me of a lot of the original Battlefronts,
Yeah, I like that a lot.
but it's not like so perfect. It's still a little different, but it does remind me a lot. This game does remind me a lot of.
They didn't
that.
get too far from their source material, which I really enjoy.
Mhm.
Because I love the first two Battlefronts. I remember spending hours upon hours on those games.
Yeah, they're really fun.
Um, do you think there's much more well, maybe there's a couple more generalities we can have about the game. What do you think about the map size?
I think that Hoth could be bigger or like more like playable. I mean, there's a lot of playable spaces, but not a lot of people go around to the edges and stuff.
Right.
So I think there could be more things over on the edges
Right.
more.
Maybe more trenches.
Yeah, so
I mean,
people can like
something.
hide and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, what do you think about the cards?
The cards, like
Like, do you like them or do you not?
I like them.
They're different.
They're different. Yeah, it's gonna take some time to get used to. I mean, I can't think of anything I dislike about them. I mean, I guess it's because the card you start with the game is the only card you can use. I guess.
Mhm.
Like I wish like maybe you could like switch them out if you found a different card like in the map.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
That'd be kind of cool.
if you
Like
didn't want
every once in a while, like a random card would kind of pop
Yeah.
up on the map, and you could switch
Right.
it out if you wanted to.
like oh my gosh I found a jetpack and you want to get rid of your thermal detonators. You
Mhm.
switch them out. I'd like that.
That'd be cool.
And I like the blue pickups that you can get.
Mhm.
Like you can go into you can get a thermal detonator, you can get the shield or even the hero.
Yeah. Yeah. That was pretty cool. The hero thing.
It has some issues though.
Yeah, it is very. It's not done yet.
No, it's very
like
awkward.
it's still.
Awkward to
Yeah,
play.
in that phase, I feel like it's still like an alpha, and they haven't yet reached beta in the lightsaber fighting and
Right. There's some
the heroes
voiceover
part.
problems too with those
Yeah,
characters.
they don't sound that great, and really they don't look that great either.
No.
Other than we've only seen two of them, so.
And Luke's aesthetics don't make sense with the playing field. Personally, I think he should be Pilot Luke, but you know, it's a battle for another day.
Yeah. What do you think about the things that we can see in the beta, like uh, there's a survival, and then there's the battles, and then there's training.
You mean
What do you
like-
think's going like? What do you think is going to be the general gist of the other two that we haven't really got to see yet?
Well, I mean, training, I feel like it's going to be something more than just, you know, your normal, like I'm mad and you get the training when you first open up the game and they show you how
Yeah.
to. I feel like it's going to be more than that because if it wasn't more than that,
It'd probably be in the
it'd be in the
beta.
beta.
Yeah,
So I feel like there's going to be something to it, like
it might be like a little, I don't know,
like a mini game almost, more than
Yeah.
training.
like I don't know.
I mean, I just feel like if it was just a training, it would be in the beta.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's one of the more simple things, and people really never play that once you buy the game.
Yeah.
Heroes, man, heroes could be anything. I mean, when I first heard about the idea, I was like, oh my gosh, like a side scroller, like Mortal Kombat kind of thing, where you just duke it out. But then, as I started reading and talking to you more, it almost sounds more like a campaign fighting. Like you pick a player, and it's somewhat like Heroes and Villains from Battlefront 2, almost Isley, but you play in different areas almost.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that it's gonna be like the old Battlefront, how they're gonna have the little light glowing things that you have to go and protect, and then it's just this big battle versus like you get 100 people, they get 100 people, and then you just kind of see who wins.
That's one thing. That's one thing I've noticed that are not in these two modes that we get. There's no set number of players.
Yeah, like
On
there's
each
no
side.
set number of lives or players or anything
Like
like
you
that.
just play until one side meets their objective or the other side meets their objective.
Yeah, that's I mean it. I don't know.
See, there are some visual glitches, like how my
Yeah.
stormtrooper right there, like his cape was just
Mm-hmm.
flapping all over, and Vader's cape has some serious spasms at times.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's some definite aesthetics things. We saw a YouTube video where Luke was just jumped in the air and frozen, but he was
Mhm.
dead at the same time.
Yeah.
Looked like he was doing a swan song.
What do you think about like the how do you think that I don't know. How do you think the heroes are going do you think they're like do you think that they need more to them? Like more abilities and stuff like that that you can like unlock, or do you think that they they're fine, and the three abilities that they have right now, which is like lightsaber throw, like a force push or a force choke, and then like a normal battle, just shooting trigger button? Or do you think that there should be like unlockables to them?
like the more you play a hero, the more in tune you become with the Force, almost something like that, like a prestiging of the heroes.
Yeah, like if you play them like 5 times, or like 10 times maybe,
and you get a set number of kills.
Yeah, and
during
you get,
that
like,
10 times.
Yeah, you get like 50 kills or something like
You
that.
get a longer throwing force throw or a lightsaber throw, or you get like a force pull, when you start out with a force push.
Yeah, and then you like one of those, like a card thing where you can like interchange them maybe, and there's like different things that they have. Like maybe you can customize your lightsaber.
Definitely.
So it's not green, it's like purple.
But
like
I mean,
Mace Windows.
We're going a little deep here.
Yeah, but
other generalities about the game. I do find that depending on what map you play, especially this Hoth one, it is very biased to one team, and this Hoth one is very biased towards your Imperials.
Yes, very, very biased.
I mean, every now and then you'll lose as the Imperials or you'll win as the Rebels, but it does have some bias to it. Which, if I do remember, it was kind of like that in Battlefront 1 and 2. Like certain maps on Battlefront 1 and 2 from the old ones, one team would be more apt to win those. Like it was almost felt like it was set in stone what team would win.
Yeah.
I somewhat got that feeling on that Hoth map.
Yeah, especially on the Hoth map. On the other one, it's not really. On the other mode, I forget what it's called, but
the Defend the Pod.
Yeah, Defend the Pod. Really, both sides are even.
It's doing the same thing.
Yeah, both sides have the same exact stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not really noticeable in that one.
And then like, survival, obviously we only get the normal setting, but the normal setting is pretty easy. Like you can go multiple times playing that survival and not lose a single life.
Yeah, very, very easy. But that's also, we only get 6 rounds, and at the very end it says that there's 15 rounds.
Right. So. Which I mean that could get really addicting. Like let's say your internet's down, that is one mode that you could play, and I would have fun with it.
Especially like round 15, you have like 100 people coming at you.
Right.
Like, wouldn't that be just awesome?
Right.
It's just you, yourself, and 100 people.
And a big map.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty big size. Especially if that's not the only map, and they like let you have like Hoth, that'd be pretty cool.
I think there was. I think we got, like, if you go into survival, there's like 8 maps. I think, if I remember looking at that.
There might be.
And we just get survival Tatooine.
Mm-hmm. Which is kind of like a teaser. Like, this whole beta thing is just a teaser for us, because we want more, because it is very fun.
It's like a really good striptease.
Yeah.
It really is. But, yeah. I think that pretty much covers our generalities of the game.
Yeah, I mean, we only get rank 5, so we don't get much guns or anything yet. We don't get much cards.
That should be another video where we talk about weapons specifically.
Yeah, weapons and cards.
And then we'll maybe do more on vehicles, stuff like that. So I think generally we covered
everything.
Yep.
So I guess we're just going to end the commentary here, and we'll just let the gameplay finish out. If you want to watch the rest of the gameplay, you can, but if you don't, then you don't have to. So we'll see you guys in the next video, I guess.